coming up here, so they're getting a little bit of the draws. They recognize that. As that one sails long there from Griffith, she's going to want that one back. That one drops in there. So if you're facing off a team like Tuionetoa and you're 12 years old, Eddie, what's going through your head?
I think one thing is, wow,
another one falls in.
Great flick here by Catherine. They're over here playing straight up, so that's going to be interesting. But I think for Elsie and Ashley, I think it's just easing into it, have some fun, right? You're playing on the Carvana Grandstand court. You're playing in front of an amazing crowd. Just swing away, have some fun, throw in some smiles. Catherine already going 3 flicks in a row.
There you go. They let that one go, and it goes long. All right. Great defense. Look at the youngsters. Wow.
There's the excitement. There's the fun.
That's a momentum shifter for sure. Just swinging hard right there.
Interesting fact. Both partnerships are actually first time.
Griffith not able to get that volley over the net. Let's see what they do here. Be interested to see if they unwind the stack or not. They are. So when you're unwinding the stack like that, you see she gets caught in that 3/4 spot and has to throw kind of a dead shot back out. Griffith having a tough time on those volleys. She's having to throw kind of that dead ball, so they're driving a lot as you're unwinding to try and really make that fifth a lot easier.
And then just with the pressure that Etta and Catherine can provide as well, right? It's like if the return's not good enough and it falls a little bit short, you're going to see a lot of that pressure, a lot of those kind of drips occurring.
All right, so here we go. They're battling here. Oh, just wide there. What a point.
The defense being shown by all 4 players is just world class.
I mean, you have 2 best in the biz, right? Sitting across from you here. You knew coming into this you were going to have to play some good defense to try and, put up points against them. That one sails long. Look, right, when you were playing everything in the Kissimmee area, and shout out to those O-Town boys.
They're swinging freely. It's just a couple mistakes going along, couple big swings, but you know, I'm happy to see that they're going for it. They're not being too timid.
You know, one of the things that people talk about in this sport all the time is, right, you got to play better players to get better, right? At my level, you can work on shots no matter what. At your level, you're looking at, they've never seen shots like this.
Exactly.
There are things happening on this court that playing against the top team, they're not used to. So, like, you see some of the times they're a little bit behind on a shot and send it long, or a volley that has a little more pace than they're used to. So they're getting good, valuable reps right now.
They really are, and especially against playing two phenomenal women that have won countless gold medals. Both tournament winners, proven players on the tour.
Oh, my gosh. And Griffith gets a bag right there. But Hendershot, what defense there as she picks this thing up off her foot earlier in the point.
Great hands by Ashley there. Putting the pressure on Catherine. See what they can do. Get some points in here. Etta using her length at the kitchen. Anything, if it's not a perfect dink, Etta is just going to be there teeing off on it.
Yeah, I think, Etta, you're seeing her there. She definitely one of the best left side females in the sport. People may not realize there's an art to playing each side. It has its nuance, right, and strategy in there. So there's an art to this thing, and she knows how to play the left.
And then pairing up with a player of the caliber that Catherine Parenteau is. If they can get through this first round, this round of 32 matchup, it looks like they could go very, very far in this tournament.
Yeah, they're definitely one of the favorites right now as they polish off this game here. 11-1 is the score there for one of the best in the world. The Carvana Grandstand Court here and the PPA Tour. Game 2 of this ladies doubles match. Hendershot has incredible resets. I mean, she has gotten back several of those balls.
They keep attacking and she keeps getting them back. They just need to find a way to get to that kitchen, to get a little bit more comfortable. Because they're doing a good job from the baseline and trying to move in and surviving, but here we go with Catherine and Etta strategizing a little bit.
Yeah, so you're seeing there two different styles. It's fun. You saw, you know, both drives. Hendershot blocking it, but Griffith attacking it. At the pro level, countering is just as important as being able to reset balls.
Absolutely. Wow, great hands by these four amazing athletes. That was impressive, but it's just showing what Etta and Catherine can do, that constant onslaught and just pure athleticism that they can provide, keeping that pressure on Elsie and Ashley right now.
Just not enough there. Griffith pushing it wide. allowing this team here. It is interesting in playing straight up. It's like they're just trying to get the reps in, feel each other out here. They're using this as a, tester. It's a first-time partnership for them, so.
This is the partnership I'm surprised that hasn't happened earlier. Like I know Catherine's been playing with some different players in the second half of the year, but this is one of those where I think with Edda's strengths, they really do.
All right, Mary Bittner, referee for this match, bringing us back in. Griffith sending that one to the other side.
Looks like just trying to find too many of those kind of like tight angles. But again, a team like Edda and Catherine, that's what's going to kind of force you. You have to try to go for something, but a little miscommunication there from the lefty-righty combo.
That's a tough one. The crowd groans a little bit here because they were looking for some fire. She's bouncing around trying to get herself together. Look, you see both of them just trying to shake the cobwebs out of their head. I mean, that's tough when everything is coming back and then coming back hard.
I know they just took a timeout, but I would, after a couple-point run here by Edda and Catherine, I would take another one just to keep relaxing. You're still in this, still here to fight.
I mean, that middle is so wide open there. Both of them newly signed, so, even the strategy side of this thing, they're still learning, right? So a year from now, that middle might not be as open. They'll learn to close that off a little bit here. There it is again. See, they're saying the same things we are, that middle is wide open.
Elsie with some phenomenal hands there.
Let's go, young fella. She is absolutely, like, she saw that middle and attacked it. She needs to do that more often.
There we go.
There's getting your feet moving here. You can see they're getting excited, cheering each other on.
Getting loose. But even Catherine and Edda, though, even though it's two tough points that they just lost, they're still smiling. They're still out there having fun as well. A little miscommunication in the middle.
Yeah, if I'm their team, I'm like, Hendershot, Ellie, just get after it here. Fly around, let's go, have some fun. There's a great drop.
They're finding some rhythm.
She definitely has the momentum on her side right now. All right, they're getting the ball back here, up 9-2. Looking to close it out.
A little bit of a higher dink there from Ashley that Catherine was able to pounce on. Wow.
And that's going to do it right there, as Edda and Catherine just in true